and guided by knowledge. So two very important things are given here, that love and reason. So love is an emotional attitude or emotional way, and knowledge is always deals with intellectuality. So there are the lines from Humanist Manifesto, second, that no deity will save us, we must save ourselves. So you can find a very important thing you can notice here, that this line shows the potentiality, the spirit of a human being, and it strengthens the weightage of a human being on the earth. It shows that no deity will save us, we must save ourselves. It shows the power, it shows the capacity, it shows the spirit of a human being. It shows that you must solve your problems. The life is full of miseries, sorrows, but you should not wait for any divinity, for any religious practices. No God will come to save you, but only you can help yourself. Only the human being will help another human being, and only you have the capacity to save yourself. So you should not wait for the supernatural events or any divinity. As we know that love generates empathy, and empathy plays an important role for the harmony of human relationship in society and in the whole universe. So for the sake of harmony in society, for the sake of harmony in the whole universe, which is the basic requirement of today, we must generate empathy, and through empathy we may leads towards harmony in the whole universe. We may spread the message of harmony and friendship and love in the whole universe. Moreover, another thing or another features that you can find in a true humanist is scientific vision. So scientific vision, rational behavior, and empathy, these are the hallmarks of truly progressive people, of truly progressive society. So if the people are moving scientifically, intellectually, then the society itself will develop intellectually. So scientific vision, reason, and empathy are the hallmarks of a truly progressive people, of truly progressive society. So the next characteristics that we can see here is rationalism. So rationalism is an approach, it's a way of life which is based on reason and evidence. A true humanist doesn't believe in old tradition, the old path, or old cults that were fixed by the books or that were fixed by the religious leaders, but it believes in the evidence, facts. It believes in the reason, and only in first hand experience. So a true humanist is not ready to accept anything without the base of reason and evidence. He does not rely on mere beliefs, but he always demands for facts, evidence, and truths. So in this way we may say that rationalism encourages ethical and philosophical ideas that can be tested by experience, and it rejects the authority that cannot be proved by true experience. So it rejects that authority, it rejects that old beliefs, it rejects that cults or path that were fixed by various religious leaders or various religious books. It rejects the theory which cannot be proved with experience. So the next thing that we can find in humanism is love. So love is an important thing that helps the whole universe to spread the harmony and peace in this world. So love is the supreme principle of humanism, love that rejects killing, terrors, and chaos. Here I am talking about that love which rejects killings, terrors, and the spread of chaos. Love that encourages good for goodness. I'm talking about that love which spread goodness, and it has to spread goodness is the only motto. Humanism is the love for life, love that increases happiness. No doubt the life is full of miseries, sorrows, and we are suffering from so many problems in this life. But after all, life is very beautiful. Life is, we must enjoy this life, and we are born to enjoy all the colors of life. So, humanism, which encourages us to love for life, love that increases happiness. Humanism is love with integrity. It's a kind of love with integrity, love with honesty, love with fairness, love with beauty, love with purity and accountability. It's a love with responsibility. So, responsibility towards our children, responsibility towards our family, responsibility towards our students, responsibility towards our duties, responsibility towards our services. It teaches us, it talks about the responsibilities towards our nation, towards our neighbor. It teaches us for the responsibility for the whole universe. So, humanism is love with reason. It's a love with mingles with reason, love that embracing inquiry, education, knowledge, and science. It's a kind of love that doesn't merely believes in emotion, but it's a kind of love where you can find reason, inquiry, questions, education, intellectualism, science, and education. So, humanism is equal love. It believes in equality of men and women in all the colors, all the caste, all the religion. So, humanism believes in equal love, love that welcomes everyone equally. So, it spread, we may find that humanism here spreads the message of equality that can bring peace, harmony in this world, and I think it is a requirement of this day that removes terror, fear, and chaos from this world. So, very important thing that here we can see that humanism believes, it welcomes all the people equally, irrespective of their caste, creed, religion, or anything. So, if we follows this theory of equalism, we can find the solution of so many questions, so many problems that our country, our nation is suffering right now. Another thing that we can find here is humanism is the love of the future. Love that is growing quickly. It believes in that love which is growing quickly. So it's a love that is hopeful. Humanism is a theory which is colored with hopes. Humanism is a love now. Love we can enjoy during our lifetime. So it teaches us to live present life. Don't worry about the problems, about the circumstances, about the miseries. Don't worry about all the problems of life, but you must live the present life. You must concentrate on the life which is gifted to you, and you must enjoy this present situation or the life. So when this world or universe is colored by love, joy, beauty, happiness, honesty, morality, fairness, or feelings of brotherhood, really we can enjoy the happiness of the heaven in this or on this earth. So there is no need to search heaven, and we should not do the activities which lead us towards heaven, but devotion to humanity is the only activity that lead us towards the heaven. So this earth is heaven for all the human being. This universe is the real heaven. Moreover, humanism is real love. It's a real love without supernatural deities. It doesn't believe in a supreme power or supremacy of God or any religious power. The next thing that you can find here is zeal for social reform. As we know that a humanist always concerned with welfare of humanity, and it tries to remove all the evils from the earth, all the evils from the universe. He tries to remove the evils wherever he notices in the society. Humanist becomes the true observer of the facts, and then he tries to make this society free from false beliefs and false ideas. He has the zeal, he has that enthusiastic power to remove all the evils, false custom, false beliefs, and superstition, or the wrong beliefs from the society. He always remains ready to fight against the evils of society. He always remain a keen observer of the evils, and always he becomes ready to remove and to fight against evils of the society. This humanistic theory or a humanist believes that God is neither in temple nor in mosque or at any holy places or in any shrine, but it lives in the soul of a human being. It lives in the heart of a human being. So a humanist rejects the popular belief that God is in mosque or temple, but it believes that it lives in the heart or soul of a human being. These days, when humanity is faced with the threat of terrorism, violence, and chaos, that the message of love, purity, kindness, equality, rational behavior will play an important role for the peace and harmony of this universe. Moreover, it believes that bookish learning is not learning at all and it doesn't lead to anywhere, but love and a sweet tongue that can lead towards peace and happiness. I can recall the lines from Kabir that ऐसी बानी बोलिए जो मन का आपा खोए औरन को शीतल करे और आपहु शीतल होए. So the humanism insists a person to use a very sweet tongue. Moreover, it also suggests us that bookish knowledge is not necessary, but the knowledge of our soul, the knowledge of our consciousness is important. And I quote the lines from the great Hindi saint poet Kabir that पोथी पढ़ पढ़ जग मुआ पंडित बयान कोई डाई अक्षर प्रेम का पढ़े सो पंडित होई. So only the bookish knowledge doesn't lead us toward the wisdom, but the only love for parents, love for society, love for children, love for the whole universe will lead us towards the happiness. Moreover, we may say that humanism is talking about the equality of caste, creed, and religion, and that we can find here in these lines that काकर पत्थर जोरी के मस्जिद लई बनाई ताफर चढ़ मुल्ला बांग दे क्या बहरा हुआ खुदाए. So humanism believes in experience, in reason, in science. It doesn't believe in it doesn't believe in that wrong tradition that were settled by the various religious leaders. Moreover, he is talking about equality, and when we recall the lines that जो तू ब्राह्मण ब्राह्मणी जाया आन बाट से क्यों न आया. If you are the son of Brahmins, that you must take birth from another place. So humanism is a theory which doesn't believe in conventional way. It doesn't believe in the way that were settled by the old tradition or